my mimosa right here. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to do a part 2 to the last video that I posted about me moving back home with my parents, or to my mom's house, because I got so much love on that video that my heart could explode. So anyways, I figured that today we can talk about what it's like, what I've been feeling ever since I moved back, and what it's like to live back at home with mom while I try on this Kiss Brush On Gel Nail Kit. I got this for $5 at CVS because I did a whole little couponing adventure the other day, and I got a $5 extra care bucks, and this was like $12, so I paid like $5-6 for it. But I've been wanting to do, like, you know, little claw nails, but I don't want to spend $40 on them, so Kiss coming through. And yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to do this while I talk to you guys, because that would be more interesting than me just sitting here and doing this video and just talking, right? But let me just get started on the nails. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is measure out my nails from this selection of sizes here, so I'm gonna do that while we chat. So yeah, in the video that I posted about moving back home, you guys were so candid with me that I love it. I did mention that, you know, I did move back home, and it was kind of weird for me because in that video I kind of mentioned that I had to make the decision to move back home, and I feel like a lot of you guys were thanking me for being honest, but in reality, like, you guys were being just as honest and candid with me, and I thank you for that, because I don't think it's an easy thing to admit that, you know, you kind of had your shit together or your life together, and then all of a sudden what you wanted is not what you have. So, you know, thank you for being honest with me. I am really grateful that I have a community here that I can just, like, talk about things that are real in my life. I'm really scared de cómo estas uñas van a salir, porque what if they look ratchet? My goodness, I don't want ratchet nails. But I did see a video of somebody trying these, and they came out pretty nice. So I'm crossing my fingers they come out nice. I just wanted to try it. I think they're so fun to just try to do your own nails. I'm terrible at doing nails. I hate doing nails. I'm lazy. No, I'm not bad at doing nails. I'm just too lazy to do my nails. Don't see the point. Unless I'm going somewhere or doing something, I just don't care to do my nails, to be honest. This is a random question. What is your favorite number? I really like the number 23 because it's the day of my birthday, but 23 also has so much meaning in my life. That's kind of like the number that shows up in my life a lot. Do you guys believe in, like, synchronicities and, like, messages from the universe? I mean, we're, like, completely going into another topic here. What the heck? I can't find a size that fits my index finger. Let's talk about what it has been like living at home with mom. Okay, so just to be clear, I do not live in the same floor as my mom, so I don't, like, wake up and my mom is there. So in New York, a lot of the houses are like 1 or 2 or 3 family houses, so you can, like, rent your house depending on what kind of amount of family it can fit. So my mom has like a 2-family-ish house, and so I live on the 2nd floor. I rent the 2nd floor from her. And so I don't wake up and she's there. We don't share a floor, you know, we don't share a bathroom. It's kind of like my own apartment up here, and she does her thing down there. When I moved out, because I was living here before too, when I moved out of her house and I moved to Long Island City, I really feel like my relationship with my mom got better. Like, not seeing her every single day made things a whole lot better for us. And I actually started missing her. Like, you know, it's such a weird thing that when you don't see somebody, you learn to start to appreciate them a little bit more. But yeah, ever since I moved in, my mom has been really, really good. She, like, when she goes grocery shopping, like, she buys stuff for me. When I go grocery shopping, I buy stuff for her. We help each other out, and, like, I am kind of glad that I'm home because I can see my family more often. These past couple of days, my sister came back from her university, and it was so nice to just hang out with her. Mi hermanita chiquitita, like my mini me, she's so cute. Oh my god, Ashley, I love you. I love my sisters. I think genuinely I have the best sisters in the world. So if you have really good siblings, be grateful for that, because not everybody does. So you're supposed to push your cuticles in. I kind of already did that and I cut up all my dead cuticles. And then it says that you should just file your nail a little bit just to roughen it up. I actually have one of these. I'm gonna use one of these. You're supposed to like file your nails to roughen them up so that, you know, the glue and the stuff kind of sticks to it. In the comment section, a lot of you guys were telling me about like how you guys also were kind of experiencing the same thing, and a lot of you guys moved back home with your parents or your mom or your dad or whatever, or like with family members. And so please do let me know in the comment section like how it's been for you living back at home. I mean, for me, this situation right here that I have, it's kind of cool because I'm not technically living with my mom in a way, but I am, so I don't have to like see her every day. But you know, I could understand how incredibly hard it must be for people who do share the same household, floor, bathroom, kitchen with your parents. That could be a lot really quick, especially now that a lot of people are like working from home. I am so glad that I don't have to see my mom like every single day like that. I mean, I do see her pretty much 4 days a week because she does live downstairs. So tell me how it's been for you, and like how do you set boundaries with your parents? Because like I struggle a little bit to try to set boundaries with my mom. She and I have very similar personalities. Like we have very strong personalities, like really hard-headed, very independent. We can be a little bitchy, but in a good way. You know, I know she cares and I care about her. So it's just kind of like we bump heads a lot. By the way, I hate my fingers. I have like the manliest hands, and they're big, like ugh. So every time I do my nails, like with tips and stuff, they just look a little bit more feminine, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, for me, living back at home hasn't been such a terrible adjustment. I think ever since I moved out and back in, my mom respects my boundaries more. She doesn't just like annoy me 24/7 like before when I used to live here. But you know, I feel like I appreciate her a lot more now since I'm home. Oh, anyways, I did a plant collection tour just now. That will go up soon, hopefully, on my channel. Y'all getting it? Ya tú sabes, tú lo vas a tener. Okay. Nails are filed, and now I'm just gonna use this gel applicator thing. Alright, I'm gonna use this gel activator to glue on my nails. And let's shake. It honestly doesn't feel like there's a lot of product in here, so I'm a little scared. I'm just gonna lighten these up right here. Putting some gel activator glue thingy here. Then I'm just gonna glue it on my nail. I'm nervous of how this is gonna look like. What do you guys have planned for Christmas? I feel like I'm not doing much. We're just gonna hang out, like my immediate family. Nothing crazy. I feel like this year has been so weird. COVID really changed things up on how, you know, everybody interacts and does things, which is kind of nice. I feel like it's definitely given a new perspective, which I think it's valid. Okay, so nail is on. I got 10 more fingers to go. So I really admire everybody in the comment section who were saying that you also moved back home. I think it takes a lot of fucking courage to say it out loud and to just do it. I feel like everybody wants to try to live like a luxurious life, just to try to show off to some extent for some reason, either on social media or like, you know, I feel like everybody's about that flex these days. And I feel like even if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't be wasting my money on rent or luxurious things all the time. Like, yeah, it's nice to treat yourself once in a while, but like, I am driving a Honda. Like, I would rather spend my money investing in like, I don't know, like a house real estate, making money with my money than like spending it in luxurious things. I see a lot of people who like start making money and immediately the first thing, I'm gonna just take this little tab off. It's really annoying me. I'm just gonna wiggle it. Oop, came off. Yeah, I see a lot of people that once they start making money, they just start spending it and then they're stuck. It's quite fun though. I feel like I'm enjoying this a lot. I feel like I'm having girl time. I could afford a more expensive car. I could afford a much nicer apartment. But why would I spend all that money when I can spend my money a little bit wiser? I found this video from like Gary Vaynerchuk or whatever his name is. And he was saying that there's no fucking shame in moving back home with your parents, to be honest. So my camera overheated again. So I just stuck all my nails on. Oh my god, I feel so much more posh with these nails on. And now what I'm gonna do is, because I don't love super long nails because I feel completely useless with long nails, I'm just gonna cut them a little bit on the edge, like a little V, and then I'm gonna shape them like a little claw nail kind of thing. And I know you can't see what I'm doing, but this is not a review video. This is why I'm not a beauty guru no more. Anyway, so it's gonna look a little something like this. And I'm gonna file it and give it a little bit of shape. Yeah, let's talk about my decision to get out of the beauty community. If you guys have been here forever on my channel since I started, this channel was originally like a beauty video channel, doing a lot of beauty videos, a lot of like makeup videos, review videos. And when I started in 2012, the beauty space was so much more different than it is now. And over time, I just got really annoyed of how this community became more about like what you look like, if you're wearing the latest clothes, like how trendy are you. It became more of that than a community of people who love makeup. I felt like every single beauty YouTuber started looking the same, dressing the same. It just became very like and then the drama started coming in with beauty community. And I mean, I was never involved in any drama, you know, but at the same time I was like, you know, this community is very toxic, and I was just over it. And I was starting a different journey in my life where I was like trying to be more minimal, more intentional with my life and the things that I bring into my life. Look at me, bien come mierda, como que hello. During COVID, now that I'm doing my nails, during COVID, I actually considered getting my esthetician license because I really enjoy like, I don't know, doing stuff like this, like nails and stuff. I think it's so fun, but I'm just like super lazy to do it. But I considered doing, getting my license to do false lashes, because at that time I had false lashes, but I took them off for a while because I just got sick of how annoying it was to care for them and always having to like fill them in whenever they started like falling out. So I stopped doing my false lashes, although I love them because I feel like you look put together without even having to do anything. But I'm home all the time now, so what's the freaking point of me even looking cute? Like literally every day I just wear sweats and get on the computer and work. Speaking of work, I am really grateful that I still have a job, to be honest. There was a few people in my department who got let go when COVID hit. Super scary. And then I had to take on more work when that happened. I just trimmed all my nails so they're a little bit more round, and I'm just gonna file around it to give it a little bit of shape. Another thing I'm gonna do is use a buffer and buff like between my nail and the fake nail so that the seam blends a little bit better. I'm just gonna do that. Does this happen to anybody else? Like, the older I get, the more I start forgetting things. Like, I'll be talking to somebody or I'll be just talking and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what was I saying? Like, literally it happens to me a lot, and I don't know if I should be concerned about this. If anybody watching this is a nurse or a doctor, can you please tell me if I should be concerned about that. I went to the doctor the other day. Well, not the other day, a few months ago, to just get a checkup. And another good thing about having a job is health insurance. God damn it. Like, I remember the year that I quit my job to do YouTube, I had no insurance. And it was such a struggle because it's expensive. Healthcare in the United States is really expensive. So another pro to having a job, like a full-time job, is fucking health insurance, because you never know what could happen to you. So while my camera was unheating, I just filed my nails. So they look like this now. This is filed and not filed. So they're a little bit pointier. I feel like nails like that are a little bit more manageable than like super square. And the filer that it came with, it's not the best. So I switched to my filer. It's a little bit more coarse. So it was much easier for me to like shape my nails faster. But I'm really crossing my fingers that these look good. Well, I don't got nowhere else to go anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Anyway, so back to the topic of this video. Living at home with your parents. I mean, I think the pros has definitely been that sometimes I don't have to cook for myself. My mom loves to cook sometimes for me, and I appreciate it because I can get really busy with work. And the fact that she'll cook for me or be like, hey, I made some extra lunch, I'll make some extra lunch for her. You know, I think that's really useful and helpful. Sometimes I'll be working and I just don't even eat lunch. Like, I'll just eat leftover, or like I'll heat up some dumplings, which dumplings are the easiest things to make. If you're ever like hungry and need to make a quick meal, just go get yourself some dumplings, man. I honestly, at first when I posted that video, I thought I was gonna get so much judgment. But then again, I was like, you know, I know my community, I know you guys, and I know that you guys just appreciate that I'm just being honest. And for some reason, I felt like I owed it to you guys to talk about that situation, because I feel like I've gone through so much in my life in the past couple of years. A lot of downs more than ups, and it makes me almost feel like, is there even a light at the end of the tunnel? Especially with this whole YouTube thing. Like, I really love YouTube, but I'm really starting to think, like, is this even fucking worth my time? Especially now that I've been doing Vlogmas, I've actually lost subscribers, which that's probably like a conversation for another whole video. It makes me just so discouraged that I'm busting my ass every single day creating some content, especially for Vlogmas, and spending money on creating content. So if you guys ever want to support me, you can always do so by picking up some merch or signing up for Patreon. I've been doing a lot of challenges on Patreon. I just started my Patreon. So I started December with a declutter challenge. I have one Patreon over there, Tara, and we're decluttering together. We're doing 30 days of decluttering. So if you guys want to join me on Patreon, go ahead and check out the link in my bio. I appreciate it if you want to support me and allow me to continue to make content. Anyways, to something on a lighter note, I was binge watching actually, The Queen's Gambit. Dios mío, ese show está mega brutal. Me encanta. Oh, it's such a good show, and the actress, I forgot her name, she's brilliant. Like, wow, she's amazing. And she's so gorgeous. Shit, like, I wish I was so pretty as her. All right, here we are. So I filed them down, and I think they're both kind of even. They actually look really cute. So now comes the nerve-wracking part. So after you file them however you want them and you buff them, you're supposed to take this cleaner thing and you are supposed to put it on the nail, like in between the nail and the fake nail. This is not a nail tutorial. If you want to watch a video of somebody actually doing a good job showing you how to do this, I'll link it below. But like I said, this is more of a chat with me video. So I want to ask a question. Has anybody been having a hard time like being motivated? I feel like in the beginning of quarantine, I was definitely not motivated. But then for like 5-6 months into quarantine and COVID, I finally found some motivation to do something with my life besides Netflix, work, and eat. So I feel like I finally found motivation again to do YouTube. Every time I post a video, I think I was talking about this before, but like every time I post a video, I lose subscribers. Really depressing and really sad. It makes me like not want to fucking do this, but I'm here for the people who are here for me genuinely. Ah! I'm tired already. Okay, so the second step is I have to put on this gel. I just paint my nails with this gel, and then I go in with the activator, and it's supposed to create the illusion of fake nails. So let's see if that actually works. Dominant hand first. Trying to avoid my cuticle. We did one. Then you do it once, and then you do it again. Twice. Do 2 layers. Do this because I need to focus because I'm doing my non-dominant hand. We're gonna fast forward this clip and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So this is after 1 layer of the gel and activator. They look pretty cute from the far. Pero my god. Nos acercamos un poquito and they look kind of crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go in, do the second layer. I really don't think there's enough of the gel to do 2 layers, but we shall see. I also have really big nails if you haven't noticed. I should have known better. So when I took the cap off from the cleaner to put into the activator, there's no cap to close the cleaner. And of course I did. I knocked it over on my wooden table, and I feel like it took off a little bit of the enamel that my table had. I'm probably gonna have to sand this down and put a coating over it. I'm so mad. And of course, while I was cleaning everything, I kind of fucked up my nails. Like, they have this sticky residue on them, and so some of them got like little lint on them, so I think I might need to buff them. Finish wherever I left off, which I don't even remember. This is my nails after 2 coats of gel and activator, and I messed them up because, you know, I had to go save my table and shit. So there's like tons of fuzzies on some of my nails. And also this gel thing, the gel completely dried in like the 2 minutes that I was trying to save my table. So that this cleaner that spilled on it completely like melted the enamel off of my table. So it makes me think like, if it's that bad for my table, how terrible is this shit for my nails? I'm supposed to do 1 more coat of this gel, but this brush dried up and got super hard. I know this is not good for my nails. Not good for my skin either because it's touching my skin. Ah! Oh, motherfucker. See, here's the problem. There's no weight to this plastic little gel activator bottle. So easy to knock over. Thankfully, that one is gel, so if you knock it over, it'll take longer to spread everywhere. Okay, I'm done. But the activator spilled all over here, and it like took off like the whatever the coating was on here. All right, so here are my nails after I tried the last layer of the gel. They're pretty dry and pretty hard, but there are like little bits here that settled into my nail, and I think I'm gonna buff this and reshape them because yeah, you can see like right here. From the close, they look really bad, but from the far, they're not that bad. So I'm gonna buff them and then I'm gonna paint them, and let's see what happens. Alright, so this is what my nails look like after I painted them. I don't think they're horrible, but from really close you can tell that they're not perfect. The shape of my left hand is weirder than the shape of my right hand, and anyways, this is what they look like. My eyes are burning right now, like they're so dry. Okay, here's my quick 40-second review of this little Kiss gel nail kit. I think it's really cool. I don't know how long these nails are gonna last on me, but I think it was really fun to try to do it until I spilled everything all over my expensive West Elm table. But overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10. You know, if it wasn't for the gel brush that dried up in the 2 minutes I had to clean up my table, I think it would have went smoothly. I don't know why my right hand looks nicer than my left. I don't know, but I don't know, I think they look really cute. They make me look a little posh. And I don't like super long nails, so that's why I did not want to make these super long. The only thing is that I definitely do not think there's enough product in here to do another set of nails once like these grow out. So I'm gonna try to do it if I can with whatever's left over. If not, then this is it. I mean, these look like my nails. I'm a little mad that actually maybe I made them a little too short. Because literally they're like the length of my nails. But anyways, it was fun. We'll see what happens. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Chatty little try on new product. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.